Not only am I tossing baseball, I am tossing baseball with Arizona Diamondbacks great Luis Gonzalez. I tell you what, dreams are coming true this week at Salt River Fields. It's the 8th annual Diamondbacks Fantasy Camp. We'll break down the experience coming up. And the Oscar goes to you. How would you like to experience the magic of that moment? Well, you can, because Oscar is in town and you get to hold it. We'll let you know where coming up. Hear ye, I here declare this a splendid day to gather at the Arizona Renaissance Festival. We will set forth with all the details coming up. Arcade games, bumper cars, laser tag. This is Flipside, a new family-friendly entertainment venue in Gilbert, but there's also a flip side to Flipside. There's something for adults too, and we'll show that to you coming up. Can you believe it? Spring training is just about 1 month away. Well, how would you like to get in shape just like your favorite players? Well, coming up, the Diamondbacks' very own strength and conditioning coach is going to show you some very easy moves. Do you like to have a glass of wine at dinner? Maybe you like to unwind with an ice-cold beer. Well, you know, over time, alcohol consumption can take a toll on your skin, so this new TEASAAA imaging machine can prove that to you. We'll show you how this works coming up. Diamondbacks fans, I bet you are so pumped. Spring training is just weeks away. Oh, Brett almost hit it, but the activities start this Saturday at Chase Field. You have a 5K race and Fan Fest. We'll pitch all the details to you coming up. Hello, this is your travel agent here. Unfortunately, tickets to Paris, France are way too expensive, but good news, I have a great deal for you. Paris is coming to downtown Glendale, a great event ahead this weekend. We'll tell you all about it coming up. Classic, vintage, impeccable, and expensive. Just a few words I like to use to describe the cars here at the Barrett-Jackson Car Auction. Coming up, we'll break down the experience and give you a sneak peek. What was life like in the 1400s? How did you live? What kind of games did you play? All right, obviously he's the silent type, so all of those questions can be answered this Saturday at the Mesa Grande Cultural Park. We'll give you a sneak peek coming up. The Maricopa County Home Show is back, and they're kicking off the new year with a brand new show and hundreds of vendors. Coming up, we'll swarm you with the details, and I'll introduce you to the Queen Bee. Come one, come all to the greatest festival of all.
Oh, it's full of temptation, really.
Yeah, what they said. We'll let you storm the castle coming up. The Arizona State Fairgrounds has transformed into a used book megastore. It's the 57th annual VNSA used book sale. We'll have the table of contents about this event coming up. How would you like to stand where I am standing right now on home plate here at Chase Field? Well, you can this Saturday for the D-backs Fan Fest. We'll toss all the details to you coming up. Did you make a New Year's resolution? If so, was it maybe to run a marathon? You know, the D-backs 5K is coming up in 1 month. The D-backs strength and conditioning coach is going to show you what you need to do to prepare and show you some stretching as well. Oh my gosh, that hurts. One small step for middle school students, one giant leap for their careers. This is the 14th annual Aerospace Challenge, and take a look at Most Holy Trinity's project. Some talented students right here. We'll blast off with the details about what this is all about coming up. Gone is the offseason. The Diamondbacks are holding their first full squad practice here at Salt River Fields. Baseball is officially back. We'll talk to one of the new voices of the Diamondbacks coming up. Well, I'm not feeling too good right now. We're testing out some new technology here at Dr. Shapiro's office. This is the TEASAAA imaging machine. I had my skin analyzed. We're going to have the results coming up. It's not looking good. You know, Arizona Diamondbacks opening day is on April 1st of this year, but here's the problem. Chase Field does not look like a baseball field right now. Supercross is taking over, and we're live with the preview coming up.
Wow.
Prepare thyself for a non-stop day of adventure. It's the 25th annual Arizona Renaissance Festival. Coming up, we're going to take you back to the 16th century. The city of Glendale dates back to 1880, but thanks to local preservationists, that history is still very much alive. Coming up, we'll introduce you to two structures that have recently been saved. These kids are crazy about crocs, and no, I'm not talking about the shoes, I'm talking about live crocodiles. It's part of a 4-month program here at the Phoenix Herpetological Society, and coming up, we'll chomp down on the details. Gravity-defying jumps, high speeds, and tricky obstacles. This is Supercross, and it's taking over Chase Field. We'll talk to a local rider coming up. ABC 15 and Fry's are teaming up to help fight hunger. The Alphabet Soup Food Drive is underway. Your chance to help a Valley family in need. Coming up, we're going to team up with a Harlem Globetrotter. Right in the heart of the hustle and bustle of modern-day Mesa is a preserved, historic Hohokam village. You can see it this Saturday. Coming up, we'll dig up the details. The weather forecast for Tempe, it is raining geeks. From costumes to robots to video games. You're going to see it all tomorrow at a great event called Geeks Night Out. We'll break it all down for you coming up. There is a battle brewing in downtown Tempe, I tell you what. Tomorrow night, there's a big event down here called Geeks Night Out. Cool costumes, cool technology. Coming up, we're going to introduce you to Murphy the Robot. University of Phoenix Stadium has been transformed into a vast wilderness full of outdoor enthusiasts. This is the International Sportsman's Expo, and coming up, we're going to cook up some bizarre foods. Nothing beats the sights and sounds of baseball. From the pop of the mitt to the crack of the bat, America's favorite pastime is back. We're live at the Diamondbacks' full squad practice at Salt River Fields. We'll talk to the general manager. He's on deck coming up.
Taking action.
Some of the most beautiful horses in all of the world are arriving here at Westworld in Scottsdale for the 58th annual Arabian Horse Show. From the competition to the shopping, we have you covered with all the details coming up. It's a Super Tuesday here at the Fry's Food Store off of Ray Road in Dobson. What does that mean? That means it's a great day to donate to the ABC 15 and Fry's Alphabet Soup Food Drive. We'll let you know how you can donate coming up. Hundreds of thousands of books are up for grabs here at the Arizona State Fairgrounds for the 57th annual VNSA Used Book Sale. We'll let you know how you could land a Pulitzer Prize-worthy deal coming up in just a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys are back in town. The Diamondbacks are having their first full squad practice right now at Salt River Fields. We'll talk to the GM coming up. How would you like to experience the romance of Paris, France without spending a fortune? Well, great news, you can, because Paris is coming to downtown Glendale. A great event ahead this Saturday. We'll have all the details for you coming up. In the city of Gilbert, there's a place where you can escape reality and enter a world of pure awesomeness. It's called Flipside, and we'll shoot the details at you coming up. The future of the American space program could be in this room right now. Hundreds of middle school students are competing in the 14th annual Aerospace Challenge at ASU's East Campus. We'll lift off with the details coming up. Car enthusiasts rejoice. This is the Mecca, the Super Bowl of all car auctions. This is the Barrett Jackson. Coming up, we'll let you know how some of these cars can help save lives. Today is a special day for the historic district of downtown Glendale. It marks the completion of a preservation project which saved these once two dilapidated buildings. Coming up, we'll take you inside and take you back in time. The greatest show on grass is underway. The Waste Management Phoenix Open teed off this morning. Some of the best players in the world are out there on the course right now. That's where we are, but we'll break down the fan experience coming up. These kids might just be the luckiest kids in the world. They are students at TEASAAAA Middle School in North Scottsdale. They're taking part in a 4-month program here at the Phoenix Herpetological Society. Coming up, we'll have the scaly details. Pure elegance at its finest. The 58th annual Arabian Horse Show is back here at Westworld of Scottsdale. We'll trot your way with the details coming up.